Hello everyone, Donna Gray here. You're Stamping Up Demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. Hang on. Oh. Just had to mute that. I'm trying something a little bit different here. I'm using my Zoom program again, so bear with me. I may have to iron out a few kinks. Just trying to get it here on my Facebook page so I can see if I'm actually live. Where are we? There. So if you're on, let me know you're on. Say hello. Here we are. And okay. Yes, I am. I'm there. Where are we? Okay, we better turn that down. All right. So hello everyone. Once again, I'm hoping that the Zoom works because it gives me a better video, and I know that I'm on early. I'm on early because I wanted to try this out. I wanted to make sure it was working. So let me know. Can you hear me okay? And can you see me okay? Thank you, Matthew, for the love hearts. Thank you. So hello, Matthew, Cheryl, Monica, Judy, Pam, Jan, Doreen. How are you all? So I actually have nothing really planned. I just wanted to jump on and entertain you again this morning. So hopefully a lot of you can join. Please feel free to share the video, and you never know who out of your friends list on Facebook may be wanting to watch the video. So perfect, Matthew, thank you. So I feel like using my Zoom program, it actually makes it a little bit clearer on Facebook and gives good sound and good picture. Thank you, Pam. So, and the beauty of this is if you wanted to be invited into my live crafting, I can add you in on my Zoom and you can come and join me, and you can come on the screen and you can chat. I know a lot of you probably go, oh my God, I don't want to do that. But I might do that one day and just have like an awesome conversation with people, have a little bit of a party. So one thing that I wanted to let you know is you may have seen on my business page that I'm having an all month long celebration for my birthday. The reason why I'm having an all month celebration for my birthday is last year I hit the big 50. So I had a month of celebrations and I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed it. I had a private Facebook group. I did videos in there. We played games. We had a great time. I had people that were saying to me, I totally loved that Facebook all month long party. So I decided that I would do it again. So if you haven't seen the post, please feel free to, after this video, scroll through my business page. You will see the post there. There's a link to register. Now, when you click on that link to register, the cost is $20 to get access into the Facebook group. Now, everything that goes on there is not going to get put out on Facebook. No one's going to know. It's all going to be in a private Facebook group. So it's exclusive only to the people that want to come to my birthday invitation all month long. So I want to spend all month celebrating with all of my crafty friends and bringing you some great entertainment. So I'll be going live in there once a week. I may even pop on twice a week if I get the time, but I definitely will be doing a live video in there once a week. So all you need to do is click on the link. It costs $20 to join. Everyone will receive a gift from me. No matter where you live in the world, you will receive a gift from me for participating in my birthday party. So everyone's a winner. So, and some people may win more than others. So there will be giveaways. There will be fun card challenges. There'll be so much fun that we're going to have in this party. So if you want to check out the link later on after I've finished, just go to my business page or email me at bejeweled01@gmail.com. Now that is BEJEWELLED01@gmail.com. Now if you email me there, I can email you the link to register. Now I have two options. You can do for anyone that lives in Australia, you can do a direct deposit into my account. Anyone that lives anywhere in the world, there's a PayPal link. So you can actually choose to do the PayPal link. It's set up for $20 Australian dollars. So it'll just convert whatever your currency is, it will just convert it into our Australian dollars, but it will only be the $20. So whatever it is in your currency, you'll still only pay the $20 Australian to join. So I would love to have lots of you join me in my party. So as I said, check out the link. The other thing is I have online classes going at the moment. So I've got online classes going for the beautiful Ornate Garden Suite. I'm going to be using that today. I can't put it down. Honestly, I've had it for a month and I think I've crafted with it nearly every day. I absolutely love it. So we have 2 of the classes going. So Rose's class and my own class. And you can buy both of the classes from me if you live in Australia. You can buy both of the classes from Rose if you live in the US. Now, I just want to tell you, heads up that the framelits, I think, are on back order in the US. So that means that you can get the stamp set, you can get the level 2, you can get the level 1, and the framelits will go on back order and they will get sent out to you. Our kits will be all cut. If you haven't got the framelits, our kits will be all cut with the framelits. So there is no panic if you can't actually get the framelits straight away. But that's a heads up how popular this gorgeous Ornate Garden Suite is. So if you wanted to get your hands on one of our online classes, you just need to go over to my website, which is stampingwithdonnag.com. And if you click on the online class tab, there is all the details there. There is ordering options there. You just got to click on the images and order all the things that are in that level. If you don't understand, please feel free to message me. I would be happy to help you out. But I can tell you, if the US are out of stock with the framelits, it won't be long until that happens here in Australia. So my idea is jump in quick if you want this suite. Now, one of the deals that we're doing is if you buy the whole Ornate Garden Suite, which is $238 plus postage, if you buy the whole Ornate Garden Suite, you'll get both the class packets and both the videos for free for purchasing the whole Ornate Garden Suite. If you want to purchase one or the other or both, then you get the class packets and the video for free. So the class packets, you make 6 cards. We designed 3 cards. And I have to say that Rose's cards and my cards, they are stunning. It is a beautiful, stunning set. So if you're interested in this social distancing that's happening at the moment, there is nothing better than having an online class at home. You get a video sent to you through an email link. You get the package sent straight out to your doorstep. So it can get delivered to your front door, and as soon as it arrives, you can get crafting. You can check out the video. You'll probably have the video before you even get your kits. I've actually got kits at the moment on the table ready to go for the people that have purchased already, and I'm happy to do up more kits. If you're interested in it, I would be more than happy. Doesn't matter if you're a demonstrator or if you're just a customer. It doesn't matter. You can purchase our online classes, but you purchase the online classes, you purchase the product through us. Okay, so I'm going to flip you down now because I'm sure that you want to start crafting. So as I said, I am winging this morning. I have no idea what I'm up to or what I'm doing, but we will get to crafting, and I'm sure I'll come up with something. I always seem to be able to do that. All right, so bear with me while I move my camera, which there. All right, so that looks good. All right, I'll zoom in a little bit so we can see. So I decided what I wanted to use. I've got a few things out this morning. So I've got the soft spring, I've got the ornate style and ornate thanks, and I've got the So Sentimental bundle. So I thought I'm just going to use these and see what I come up with. So the first one I'm going to do is the ornate spring stamp set. Now you may say, where do I find the ornate spring stamp set? And I'll show you right here. It's one of our host stamp sets. So it's in the back of our catalogue. It's on page 205. Now, you're probably thinking, but I'm not going to host a party, so how can I get my hands on it? All you need to do is place a $250 order and you can get your hands on it. So that's as simple as it is. So, so don't think that it is not something that you can get. You order $250 worth of product, you get, I think it's 20, you get 10% for free. And then the stamp set here is $28. So if you spend $280, you'll get the stamp set for free. You use your Stampin' Rewards to purchase the stamp set. So it's as simple as that. It's a gorgeous stamp set. It's got no sentiments. That's why I decided to have the other sentiment bundle out here with me. thinking that it will help us with a sentiment on the front. All right, so I want someone to pick a color. Tell me what color you would like me to do the card. So I'm going to have, this is going to be a very interactive live video today. I want you to pick a color. Tell me what color card base you would like. I'm sort of thinking a nice pastel color. So tell me a nice color that you think I should use as the base of my card. Hello, Cheryl Lee. Hello, Maeve. Hey, Susan. How are you? Hey, Lyndall. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Vicky. Thanks for joining. I decided to pop on early for you, Vicky, so you didn't have to sit up too late. And Pam's there, Danette, Kay. Welcome everybody to my YouTube, sorry, to my Facebook channel. I was thinking I was on YouTube, but I'm not, I'm on Facebook. So as I said, please feel free to share the video so lots of people can see our crafting and get involved, and we can entertain them as well. Haven't seen any, I'm still waiting. Rococo Rose, yes, okay. I'm gonna do Rococo Rose. Thank you, Cheryl Lee. I'm happy to do that. I'll just grab it. Okay. Someone tell me another pastel color that we can use with Rococo Rose. I know, I'm so kind, aren't I, Vicky? Hey, Angie, how you going? I hear you're not too well, but you know what? I'm here to entertain you, so I'm here to make your day a little bit better, Angie. How does that sound? All right, so I'm cutting my base at 5 3/4 inches by 8 inches. Oh, you found a friend that lives near you. Mint macaron. Okay, you're on. Matthew, mint macaron is going to be the other color. Sounds like a good plan. Here we go. I have some mint macaron right here. All right. We'll cut a beautiful layer of mint macaron. So I'm going to 3 3/4. Actually, I'm going to do it 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. Whoop, by 5 1/4. I don't know, on the top of, on live, on the top of the TV unit, I think, in that pile. Okay, so we've got mint macaron. I think we're going to need some Whisper White. So just bear with me until I get my Whisper White. I think it's over here. No, I must have put it away. Really? I must have cleaned up. I did. Good morning, Jenny. How are you? Welcome. Well, you know what, Jenny? I'm thinking everyone should be feeling a little bit better. I'm on to do some crafting with you, so I'm entertaining you in lockdown. So surely that would make everyone feel a little bit better. All right, so I'm going to do that one at 5 1/8 by 3 3/8. I'm getting technical with those measurements now, aren't I? And get rid of all that white out of there because it's flickering the light. Okay, so there we have it. All right, let's see what we can do. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is, I better take this catalogue out of the way because I don't want to get anything on that. All right. I'm thinking I want to do a little bit of a watercolor wash on the background. So let's get our aqua painter. Let's get our, I'm thinking maybe Blushing Bride. Okay. Crafting and baked homemade bread. Oh my God, Lena, it sounds like a perfect day. You don't feel quite so much like screaming. Well, I'm glad I've helped you with that, Jenny. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit of my Blushing Bride, and I'm just going to do a little bit of a watercolor wash. Just tiny, don't want anything major, just like that. Simple as that. And I need to get, oh, there's a chamois. Is that chamois wet? Yes. So tiny, tiny little watercolor wash. You're designing cards in scrapbook cards, scrapbook pages. You look after yourself, Angie, and take it easy. Give yourself time to recover. All right. So now I feel like I need to just heat that with my heat gun to dry it off a little bit. So bear with me. I've got to try and plug this in. Okay, I'm just going to heat that off. No, I'm not. I'm going to pop it in here. Surely I can do it. Can I do it? Put my heat gun in. Pardon the view that you're getting there. Just had to pop the heat gun in. We've got it now, so we'll be right. Okay, so I'm just going to on low heat. Just heat that. Oh, no, Jenny, that's no good. That's so sad. Because of what's going on, Jenny? Is that why? Because of the virus and things? That is so, so sad. Okay, so that's not too bad. I'm just going to heat that again so it goes that way. All right, we've got it done. Yes, cats can sense what's going on. They can sense things happening, can't they, in the world? Okay, all right, so we've got that. I think I'm going to grab this. I'm just going to do a really simple card here. Grab that and a block. Is it going to fit on that block? Just, I think. Okay. I'm thinking mint macaron. Oh, I know what I'm going to do too. I'm going to do that, maybe coming down through the top, and then this one over the side. Okay, so that one. We'll pop it on. Will it fit on that one? No. Maybe that one. All right, so bear with me here. I'm going with the flow. All right, so I'm going to grab some smoky slate. And I'm going to grab a scrap piece of paper. So I don't put ink all over my desk. You are very welcome, Angie. I am happy to entertain people anytime whatsoever. Okay, so I'm going to ink up this branch. Okay, and I'm going to stamp off because I don't want it real dark. And then I'm going to come down through that top there like that. Okay, so we've got a nice hint of that smoky slate there. I'm then going to, with this color here, sorry, with this plant here, I'm going to do just a, and I should have used my mat for this. Should have used my pierce mat, but it's done all right anyway. I'm going to bring the pierce mat in so I don't muck it up anymore. Okay, so in the stamp here we have a little stamp to be able to color our flowers. So I'm going to color the flowers. I'll bring in my Rococo Rose and we'll color the flowers with Rococo Rose. I'm going to ink that up. And I'm just going to try and get over the top, but it doesn't matter. If I don't line it up perfectly, it is totally okay. That looks pretty good. And then I'm just going to, okay, stamp a few times so that it has that bit of a smudged appearance, if you understand what I mean. Then I'm going to grab my mint macaron, and I think with my mint macaron, I might stamp off, I think, so it's not so dark. I'll do my leaves with the mint macaron, but I think I'm going to stamp off first so we get a lighter mint macaron. Yes. And then we're going to go line it up over the top of our leaves. Okay, like that. And I'm going to do the same thing with that. Okay. I'm going to do that one more time because I didn't really line it up that fantastic, but it's okay. We'll go like that. And that doesn't look too bad either. Look at that. I think that's super, super cute. All right, so I'm going to, with these, I've got another bit in here that I can do that with. Just wondering what that's for. Okay, grab another block. Hey Glenda, how are you? Hey Pam, how are you going? Hey Helen, thanks for joining. Sandy, good evening. Okay, so I'm going to go over the top with, I think, I'm going to go mint macaron again for this bit, just so that it blends in, but I'm still going to stamp off. And we're going to go over the top of that. I think that's looking pretty cute. All right. Now, we've got to look at a sentiment that we can do, and I'll check out. I'm just going to clean these stamps off so I can put them back in the set so I don't get a whole heap of mess here on my desk. And I'm using our chamois. If you haven't got your hands on a chamois, I'm telling you, it is really a great tool to have in your craft room. It makes crafting so easy. You just have it over to the side, and when you're finished with your stamps, rub them on the chamois and pop your stamps back into your case, and then you don't lose your stamps. All right. So I'm now going to get rid of that and that. And then I'll line that up on my mint macaron. Now, I think it will be okay with liquid Tombow. I would normally, because I've heated that to dry the watercolor wash, I would normally use double-sided tape. But because I've got that fine border all the way around, I really needed the wiggle room of Tombow to be able to just get that fine slither of color in behind. All right, let's see what we can say. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to use the thanks out of the Ornate Thanks, because I feel like those sentiments are actually, they're actually too big, I feel. So I'm going to use the thanks. I'll grab a strip of cardstock here, and that's been sitting in my okay, I'm gonna do Smoky Slate for the thanks. You've soaked yours in water and bleach. You took out the dark staining. Looks like a new one. Yeah, I have been thinking about doing that, Glenda. Now that you say that, I have been thinking about it. Okay, so thanks. Beautiful. And then I'm going to grab a really thin strip. Super, super thin, because the beauty of this gorgeous stamp set is that it has these really, really fine sayings. I'm just going to, there you go. Thanks, you made my day. That's how I'm going to do it. So they've got really, really fine, thin sentiments. Now, if I muck this up, I could actually just stamp it on my card. I didn't do too bad. How good's that? Although, do I want to do, oh, you know what? No, I'm going to do it down here, because honestly, I've got room to do it down here, and I think it's going to look super, super pretty. I'm going to do it down the bottom here. You made my day. And then pop my thanks coming in from there. I think that's really, really cute. All right. Going to do that. And I'm thinking we need to bring in the mint macaron ribbon because we have gorgeous ribbon that can match. So I've got the mint macaron ribbon here. All right. I'm going to fold this in half, which is my card base. So once again, cut at 5 3/4 inches by 8 inches, folded in half, gives us that card front size of 4 inches. Now I must tell you, I have done something. I've been asked many, many times about what size I cut my bases, what size I cut my layers. Now I just want to show you something, and they will be more professional than this, but this is my base kit. So I've actually got a video tutorial that you can purchase for $15 over on my website. And it's a video tutorial showing you how to cut your card bases. So it shows you how to cut your card base, shows you what your card base is like folded in half. It shows you all different layers, and it shows you the perfect method on how to cut your perfect layers, okay? Even shows you how to cut perfect layers for strips with your cardstock. So if you've ever struggled trying to work out your borders and things on your layers, you are going to want my video tutorial. So you can purchase it over on my website, which is stampingwithdonnag.com. And I just lost the bag that I had those in, but that's okay. When you purchase it, when you pay by PayPal, there's a PayPal link there that you can pay by PayPal. When you purchase it, it just downloads, when you go back to my website, you will get access to the video tutorial. Glenda said it's not purple now, but pink. Oh, you're talking about, yeah, talking about your semi. Yes, Vicky, Donna and her ribbon. Yeah. I love ribbon. I think nearly every card I do has ribbon on it. Okay, I think that needs to go a little bit smaller. So I'm using my triple banner punch here to banner the end. Could go smaller again. And now I have a man whippersnipping out the back. So that's going to be lovely noise for us. All right. So that. And as I said, yes, we need ribbon. So I'm thinking ribbon just under there. I think that's going to look nice. All right. So we're going to pop a little bit of double-sided tape on the back of our card. A bit there and a bit there. And I have my doors shut and everything, and I can still hear him whippersnipping. Unbelievable. All right. I'm just going to take the backings off those. Whoop, and pop my ribbon into that. Let me see where we want that to sit. We want it just to sit above our sentiment there, and just where the grounding part of our leaves are. Okay, so just like that. You love Rococo Rose and Mint Macaron, Helen? I know, it's stunning. And also Rococo Rose and Seaside Spray is also. You can't hear him? Really? It's so loud here. I feel like you should be able to hear him. Yeah, someone told me they could hear my clock ticking the other day. So I mustn't have been talking enough if they could hear my clock ticking in the background. And I mean, my clock's up on the wall, like it's about 2 meters away from me, but yeah, they reckon they could hear my clock ticking. I should never ever be not on time. Isn't that correct? Well, I'm early this morning anyway, so I was just, you know, I started doing this Zoom and I thought, oh, we'll do a trial, and then it worked, and I thought, I'm just going to go with the flow. It's working. Let's just go with it. So I decided to jump on 3/4 of an hour early. So I hope that people that had been planning their day. Oh God, I can't get that one off. Had been planning their day around me going live. I hope they've hope they get to catch me. They might have to catch the replay. All right, so I've got dimensionals on the back. I'm going to line that up. So because I did it at the 5 1/4 by 3 1/2, we've got like a good 1/4 of an inch border all the way around. Sometimes I think that's nice because it brings up more of that background color. I'm going to pop some dimensionals on the back of that one as well. Okay, so just like that. And I'm going to do a bow because we all need bows. So we need a color combination for our next card we're going to do. I actually had, I was having an idea of doing it. I'm going to use the Ornate Style bundle for the next one, but I had a feeling I was going to do colors like this, but I'll find something else. Okay, so I'm going to pop that. Needs to be smaller because it's covering up my sentiment. Can't have that happening. A little bow, little tiny bow. Yes, so much better. Look at that. It all depends on the size of your bow. Petal pink and grey, says Vicky. Okay, we could probably go for those colors, petal pink and grey. Any other color combinations? Petal pink and grey. Yes, I could definitely go for that. Okay, so that. Hey, Jenny, how are you? Thank you for joining. All the way in Orange. How are you going down there in Orange? How's things? How's the weather? All right, now I definitely want to do my trick with my pearls, and I'm going to need a new pack of pearls because I don't know where my other pearls are, but that's okay. And I'm going to grab my dark mint macaron marker. Oh, and we could do, no, I'm not going to do dark mint macaron. I've got enough mint macaron. I'm going to do Rococo Rose. Just because we can. Okay, dark Rococo Rose. All right, so I'm going to do one of those, and one of those. So just, you can color with your blends, and then you can have your pearls to match any project that you're doing, which is fantastic. So I'm going to pop that one right there. This one over here. And I'm thinking this one can just go there. Isn't that cute? And don't you love the way those pearls when you color them? All right, we need to do a bit for the inside, so we're going to cut a layer for the inside. What have we got? I can't use that. I'll have to use this one. Okay, 5 1/2 by 3 3/4, and I may as well do 2 of these, and then I've got an insert for the next card that I'm going to make. So as I said, you can get this stamp set. It's called Soft Spring. You can get the stamp set with a $250 order with your Stampin' Rewards. Okay. So a lot of people think, oh, it's a host set. I'm not going to host a party, so I won't be able to get it. But that is not the truth. You can definitely get it by just purchasing $250. And I put my stamps away. Can you believe that? I put my stamps away, and now I have to stamp this again. All right. I think I'm just going to do this one here. We'll just do that one that we had. And I'm going to do it with my smoky slate. And I'm going to stamp off and stamp on. Okay. I think that is really, really pretty just for the inside. Lovely. Hey, Wendy, thanks for joining. Thanks, Margaret. Okay, so a bit of Tombow just on that layer and pop it in. And then, do I have, yes, I do. I have envelopes here. We'll decorate an envelope because we need to have the cards all looking pretty. So I'm just going to pop that in there. I'll grab my smoky slate ink. I think I'm going to do this one full strength this time. Just popped in here on the side like that. And I'm thinking just here. I might do it just there because we've got to put the postage stamps on the other side. So there you have a really, really nice envelope to match your gorgeous cards. So when the recipient sees it, when it arrives in the post, they're going to know it's a beautiful hand-stamped envelope. So it's definitely going to have something gorgeous inside. If you love that card, please give me some love, show me some hearts, show me some thumbs up to tell me whether you actually liked that card that I created off the fly. You really enjoy watching my crafting, Sharon? Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, look at them flying in there now. Thank you very much. That actually helps. When I see those hearts, it makes my heart sing. When I see that people have enjoyed what I'm doing, it makes my heart sing. Is Lisa on here? Lisa, you are. Hello, Lisa. I just seen you popping up with the hearts, and that's how I knew you were on. Sorry, I missed you coming on, so I apologize if you said hello and I didn't say hello back. All right. The next one we're going to bring in is, so I didn't even get to use that So Sentimental, but it's okay. It's there. We may do something. All right, I'll pop that up there. Thank you. Oh, the hearts are flowing. All right. So what was the colours we were going to use? Petal pink and grey. Well, just let me get the petal pink and grey. Okay. Petal pink. And I'm thinking smoky slate. Oh, I have some petal pink here. That's what I'll use. And smoky slate. All right. Petal pink, smoky slate. You're glad I'm early, 18-hour time difference. So what time is it for you there, Sharon? Tell me what time it is. And where are you from, Sharon, again? Tell me where you're from. Okay. I think I'm going to do a grey base. Do I do a grey base? No, I'm going to do petal pink base. Change my mind. It's a woman's prerogative to change a mind. Okay, in the US, yeah. Okay, so 5 3/4 by 8. I'm then going to cut a base of 5 1/2 by 3 3/4. It's 5 p.m. on Thursday. Okay, well, it is nearly 11 a.m. on Friday here for me. I've been crafting so much this week that I actually physically lost control of what day it was. I had absolutely no idea of what day it was. And I had to go into my teenage daughter and I had to say to her, Denny, can you please tell me what day it is today? Because I, for the life of me, cannot work it out. Now, I thought it was Thursday. It's actually not Thursday. It turned out it was Friday. So somehow I've lost a day somewhere this week. But I have never in my life ever not been able to work out what day it is. But because everything is so, how can I say, everything's so mixed around at the moment with people working and things like that, that it's very hard to have a normal week. Hey, Rick, how you going? Thanks for joining. So it's very hard to have a normal week. And I'm struggling with the fact of not knowing, what day it is. But anyway, I found out it's Friday. So there you go. All right. So I'm going to mount this up. I hope I've got a block. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring in the Stamparatus so I'll make sure I stamp it properly. So I'll grab my Stamparatus. Okay. Sorry about that. I'll grab my Stamparatus and we will pop our piece of cardstock in here. And I have a scrap piece of Whisper White there. I don't know why I've got that. I'll leave that there like that. Now, because I'm using the Stamparatus, I don't like to stick anything up close to the hinge because it's very hard to get things to stamp right near the hinge. But the beauty of the Stamparatus is if it doesn't stamp properly, we can re-stamp it. So we're lucky in that respect. So I'm still going to use my Smoky Slate. For some reason, I've lost a Smoky Slate ink pad here this morning. I've put it somewhere because I normally have two and for some reason I only have one, but that's okay. All right. So one of the things with our Stamparatus is pop a stamp set underneath your plate when you go to ink up your stamp. Okay, so we're going to ink that up with our Smoky Slate and we're going to stamp it down onto our Whisper White sheet. It's hard to keep track of the day when you can't do your hair right now. You're in the same boat. You mean, okay, yes, so you can't do hair. Sorry, hairdressing. I'm with you there, Rick. That is the thing that, because I can't do my hairdressing, I'm going to ink that up and stamp that again. Because I can't do my hairdressing, Friday was always, see, this is normally my working day. My Friday is normally my hairdressing day. And so because I'm not doing clients, I've lost track of it. I haven't been doing clients for 2 weeks. And so I must admit secretly though, I like the fact I'm not hairdressing. Gives me more time to do my crafting. Just need to press them down a little bit more. Okay, so we've got a gorgeous stamped image there. So I think what we need to do is do a little bit of colouring. I think that this stamp set, this ornate style, is screaming out to get our blends out. So my idea is I'll get my petal pink. Oh, is it going to? I don't know whether my petal pink is out. I've used my petal pink so much, but I thought I had another one, a new one. Anyway, bear with me. I'm chatting away here to myself. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use petal pink and Smoky Slate. Is this Smoky Slate? Grey Granite. Of course it's not. Grey Granite. Of course it's not Smoky Slate. It must be the ones above it are Smoky Slate. Yes, they are. All right. So I'm going to do a little bit of, I'm going to do some of the flowers. What else can I do? Some of the flowers in mint macaron too. I love my mint macaron, so I'm thinking that could be cute in amongst this as well. Thanks, Rick. Don't tell my clients. I actually said to somebody, if I could, because I love my Stampin' Up so much, I actually said if I could actually just just have people come to my place but not get their head on. If they could just come and speak to me and talk to me and I didn't have to do the hairdressing work, I would love it. I would still, because I would miss my clients to death, but it would be really nice to not actually have to do their hair, just spend the time with them, have a cup of coffee with them, let them visit and let them go home again and let them pay me, I don't know, whatever they want to pay me to have a conversation with me. I don't think it quite works that way though. And I'm sure a lot of my clients would be not very happy that I'm saying that. But, you know, I'd be happy if they came and wanted to make a card with me, don't you think? Okay, so I'm just doing the dark in the middle of those little flowers. And I'm then going to go through with my light and just do the outside. And bear with me because I don't think my light's going to be that good, but that's okay because the reason why my light petal pink is just about out is because I used petal pink to do my incentive trip swaps when I went to Greece. And I can tell you I coloured many, many flowers with this petal pink. But I bought some more, but I can't find them up there. I did buy some more to replace them because I knew that they were like that. Okay, so we've got some cute petal pink flowers. I'm thinking I want to do, and you know what? It's artistic expression here. I'm thinking I want to do this big chrysanthemum in the middle. I want to do that with my mint macaron. Okay, so I'm going to, just on those dark bits, I'm going to pop a little bit of dark in on those dark bits. Now, Stampin' Up! Do all the hard work for us. They give us the lines where we can follow the lines, pop a bit of colour in there, and then go over it with our light, and our colouring looks fantastic. So they allow us to be able to more or less cheat a little bit, I suppose. I'm going to go back through with my light mint macaron, and I'm using the brush tip end. And you just go over all of that colouring that you've done, and it blends in. I should probably zoom you in so you can see more of that and up closer. Let's zoom you in while I'm colouring. Let's see if that's closer up, that you can see more of the colouring. All right. Okay, I've got another chrysanthemum down here, so I'll show you that again now that we're zoomed in. Let me see where I'm zoomed into. Okay, that looks good. All right, so I'm just going to go through again with the dark, and can you see where the lines are? I'm just drawing over where those lines already are on that stamped image. I'm just drawing on those. And that's giving us the gorgeous shaded pieces that we need. And as I said, Stampin' Up! Helps us. Stampin' Up! Makes us look like we know what we're doing. That's the beauty of these awesome products. And a lot of people may say, oh no, I can't craft. Type in the comments and let me know if it's the first time you've watched me on Facebook, if this is the first time you've seen me live on Facebook, and let me know where you're watching from, because I love hearing when I've reached new people. And if you're new to crafting, let me know if you're new to crafting. Type it in the comments. Now, if you're watching this back later on, please feel free to still comment, because I still get notifications. Even after I've finished doing the live video, I still get notifications when people leave a comment on my videos. And I love going back through and seeing what people comment and responding. If you have any questions with your crafting, I love being able to go back through and check that out. So can you see that it just softens all the lines when you go back over it with the light? You can see this one here that's dried. You can't see definite lines where I've done the colouring, which is fantastic. All right, so we really probably need to do our daisies here with our petal pink. So I'm going to go with the dark petal pink again, and I'm going to go where the lines are again, where Stampin' Up! Have helped us in showing us where to put that shading. And I'm thinking I'm going to I might even do the centers of them with the grey, actually. I would like to put a darker center in, but I don't think I want to use anything like crumb cake or anything. I feel like I want to, because the greys are tending to give me like a very cool tone, like using the mint macaron, it's got a very cool color to it. So I'm thinking that I probably want to do the centers with grey. All right, so I've done that with my flowers with the dark. I'm then going to go back in with my light and go over with my light. I don't know, maybe these are the new blends. Maybe I threw out the ones that weren't working, because that's got color happening. Deborah's saying, oops, wrong. That's, oh, wow. I'm glad you're not telling me it's awful, Deborah. Oh, dear. I was going to say, do I need to go back to colouring school? That makes me laugh. You love your blends, Vicky? Yeah, so do I. Absolutely love my blends. Okay, I'm going to go through there with the dark, with the smoky slate. All right, now this is the light smoky slate. So I'm thinking what I want to do. I don't know whether I want to colour all the leaves. I feel like all the leaves in the light smoky slate might be too much. I feel like I want to just go through the leaves and down the stems with my light smoky slate, and then I feel like, I don't know, we'll see if this works. I feel like I just want to go back over it with the colour lifter and just leave it with a little hint of the grey in the middle of the leaves. Tell me what you think. We'll go back over it with the colour lifter and tell me how that's all right, Deborah. I wasn't going to take offense to it, but I was like, it was so funny. I was like, oh my God, that's awful. Just as I was colouring, and I was thinking, maybe I'm doing a bad job. All right, so I'm just going to go over it with my colour lifter. And I think I really need a new colour lifter, to tell you the truth. I'll go over it with that one. And all this colour lifter is going to do is just soften those lines, but just it'll be like a hint of grey in the middle of the leaves. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to be happy with it. Yeah, I'm looking at those. Can you see how those are starting to blend out really nicely now with that colour lifter over the top? I feel like I've missed a petal in there. Have I missed a petal, or is that a, oh, I think I've missed a petal. I think we'll just go, maybe. Not real sure. Probably is the leaf, but anyway. All right, so I'll get my light smoky slate again to do these ones. So I need to do that stem there. And turn it around so you can see a bit better. So once again, just a little bit of colouring in the middle of those leaves, on that vein part of the leaves. But yeah, once you go over it with the colour lifter, it looks so much better. Who agrees that once you've done the colour lifter? I'm still looking at that comment, Deborah. That was funny. Okay, so that. All right, and then the colour lifter again over those. Hi, Jacqueline, how are you? Yeah, you know, and then I'm going to do something total opposite this. So I decided that I wanted to do like some really nice pastel colours for you. But then I'm going to go to the other side of the spectrum, and we might do a bright coloured one. All right, so there you have it. That looks pretty cute. And I think I'm going to have to just go with the mint macaron ribbon again, just because it looks so nice. Just bear with me until I put all these blends back so that I don't end up with blends everywhere, because that happens. Okay, there and there. All right. Now, what are we going to do with this card? Okay, I want to cut that down because that's too big for the front. And we're supposed to have, yeah, a grey layer underneath. So I'm just going to cut that down a little bit with my trimmer. I'm going to cut 1/8 of an inch off both sides. So we've got that at 3 3/4. So I'm going to do an 1/8 of an inch off there. Now this is what you can do when you've stamped in the middle of something and you want to cut it down. I want to take a 1/4 of an inch off, but by doing an 1/8 of an inch on both sides, I'm going to keep that in the middle. So also this was 5 1/2, so we're going to go to 5 1/4. So I'm going to do 5 3/8 and then 5 1/4. And then that way we've kept it still in the middle, but we've got that cut down smaller. All right, this. Okay, and that. And I think I'm still going to do the thanks for everything you do again, because I think that looked fantastic, but I'm going to do it. Okay, got another one. I want one of these strips that's not all curled up. There we go. So I might do that in Smoky Slate. Actually, no, I might do it. Yes, I might do it in Smoky Slate. And we'll do the thanks. I need to bring in my pierce mat to make it stamp better. Now, the reason why I'm using the pierce mat, once again, is because when we're using photopolymer stamps, they have no give. They don't have that nice foam backing on the back of them, so they've got no give when we go to stamp. And I have been very, very guilty of never using my foam mat. Sorry, yes, I can zoom out. I just realized that. And you're seeing my hair there. How good is that? There you go. All right. Yes, I've always been very guilty of not using the foam mat, but I can tell you, you get much better stamped images. The reason why I've been guilty of not using the foam mat is I have a very good, solid, this is a floor tile. I've had many people that ask me, what is that table top that you have? And it's actually a floor tile. It's a massive big floor tile. It's not a meter, but it's probably about 80 centimeters by 80 centimeters. And sorry for all of those people that are, I know I work in inches when it comes to card making, but not when it comes to the size of something. But it is quite solid. So normally stamping, I don't have a problem. The only time you have problems with photopolymer stamps is if your surface is not even, you will not get a good image stamped. Hey, Anna Louise, how are you? Thank you for joining. Okay. All right. There we have it. And hey, Anne-Marie, how are you? Thank you for joining. All right. So I'm going to grab my mint macaron ribbon again. We need to, oh, and I need to stamp that bit. So I think I'm going to stamp that bit. Ooh, I'm thinking mint macaron. What do you think? Mint macaron for the stamp that says you made my day? Mint macaron? No? I'm going to do petal pink because we've got a lot of mint macaron. So we're going to do petal pink. Okay, I better make sure I've cleaned that because I don't know whether I did. So these stamp sets in the Ornate Garden, just the stamp sets themselves are stunning. And I'm not even using the framelits. And look at how stunning this card is, even without the framelits. So I can tell you, it's a beautiful suite. You're probably going to think I'm like a broken record by saying things like that, but it is just such a beautiful suite. Hello, Ruth. How are you? The colours on the card are beautiful. Well, that is thanks to, was it Vicky? I think Vicky said what colours we were going to use. So you can thank Vicky for the colour combination. Although I did add the mint macaron to it, but. Okay, so once again, that man is still whippersnipping. I know that you say that you can't hear him, but wow, he's gone crazy in that backyard. Where I live, I have like about we live on 5 acres. We've sold 3 acres of it off. So we now live on 2 acres. I have to stop saying that I live on 5 acres. And we have about 8 neighbours that back all across the back of our house, all their backyards back onto our backyard. So I have lots and lots of neighbours. I have nobody really. I've got one person out the front of me, but which is fantastic because we can sit on our front veranda and look down the valley, and we've only got the person that bought our 3 acres down below us, and that's it. So yeah, so it's we've got lots of neighbours that tend to do things that make noise in the background. All right, so I'm going to glue that directly down, I think. Just like that. And I'm going to pop my thanks up. I'm going to cut that off. So about there. And my house has been a bit of a madhouse lately because I have everyone home. Well, I don't have everyone home, but I have them home a lot. I've got my youngest daughter home all the time because she's now home from school. They're homeschooling. So she did an exam this morning. And my eldest daughter, she still works. So she goes off to work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But Thursday and Friday, she's doing uni, and she's doing uni from home as well. Okay, so we've got that. I'm going to do mint macaron pearls this time to make that look pretty. And always use your dark blends when you're trying to colour your pearls. Use your dark blends because they give you a much better colour. You can go back over them and give them a second coat. Because these are alcohol markers, it will be permanent. So you don't have to worry about it rubbing off. It will stay on there, which is great. And I'll take that off. Okay, pop, pop. One just there. One up here. And one, I'm thinking just there. All right. Now I'm going to do, I had an insert here. What did I do with the insert? I did have an insert. Oh, I used it on that card. I was thinking, I was positive I had an insert here, but I didn't. I used it on that card. All right, so we'll do 5.5 by 3 3/4, and I think I just wrecked that. I think it was already at 5.5, so I've just wasted a lot of white cardstock then, but that's okay. I'm sure I will use them for something. All right, I'm going to bring in. Oh, I'm going to bring back in the Stamparatus because that's where I've got my stamp on. Oh, oh. Just knocked things everywhere. It's okay. I didn't get hurt. It's all good. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line this up where I think I want it to stamp. So I just want it to come in on that corner. So I'm just going to pop my magnet on there, and that's going to look quite good. So I'm going to ink that up with my smoky slate, which is up here. Yeah, I know, Vicky, it's sad, isn't it, that we can't have, oh, it's the other end. It's sad that we can't do these things, but do you know what? I think if we all do the right thing, that maybe we can get through this a lot quicker, hopefully, and get back to normal everyday living, which would be fantastic. But who knows how long that's going to take. Now I'm just going to, I've got the ink on now. I'm just going to wipe it with a baby wipe so I don't have a mess on there. Oh, don't you love that? A whole pile of baby wipes comes out in one go. Does everyone else have that problem? A whole pile of baby wipes come out instead of just one. Okay, that's all good. Okay. All right. Oop. Got the dropsies today. All right. So now I'm just going to do a little bit of colouring again. So we might zoom in again. That's okay, Karen, you're here. And you know what? What you haven't got to see, you can watch on the replay. So, and I put all those blends away and now I'm going to get them all out again. Do I want it to be like that? I think I do. All right. So that's a mint macaron flower that we had. So we'll go through with the mint macaron. Actually, I won't go zoom in. You've seen the colouring before. If you want me to zoom in, please ask, but it won't take me that long. Okay, so once again, going over those darker bits. Sorry, the lined bits with the dark, and then back through with the light over the top just to blend them in. And what colour did I do those little flowers? Petal pink. So we'll do petal pink in the middle. I'll do these a bit quicker than before, because you don't want to be watching me colour all day. Although it is relaxing, and what else are you doing with your time other than watching me craft? Now, any of the items that I'm using, this is the beautiful Ornate Garden Suite, are all available through my online store. So if you like anything that you see, please feel free to jump onto my shopping page, because I really appreciate your business. As I said, this is my full-time job. I know I do hairdressing 1 day a week, but I classify this as my full-time job. So it's what puts the food on the table for the children. And I can tell you, the larger, the older the children are getting, the more that they're eating. Hey, Rose, thanks for joining. Hope your day was okay. Hope it worked out all right. Okay, so back through with that color lifter just to smooth out those smoky slate pieces. Just going to pop them over behind me now, because I'll put them away later on my table. All right, so I'm just going to pop that on the inside. Hello, Anne. Thank you for joining. Well, I've got 40 people on today. That's not bad. And seeing I haven't been on Facebook very much. Have you been missing me on Facebook? I've been over on YouTube. I haven't been missing. Okay, so there you have it. Our second card. So the pastel colors are going really well, but let's go to the other end of the spectrum now. And let's do a super, super bright, beautiful color. What can we do? We might use, I'm thinking Bermuda Bay, so I'll grab that. I'm thinking maybe that and maybe that. Okay, this is going to be my color scheme. You may think, what in the world are you going to do? But you know what? I'm just going to go with the flow and see what I can design. All right, so I think I'm going to do a Pacific Point card base. Now, I have to say, I hardly ever use Pacific Point. Hardly ever. I don't know why it is. I don't know why I don't use it, but I just don't use it very much at all. I think I'm only on my second pack of Pacific Point cardstock ever. In the whole entire time I've ever been crafting, I think this is the second pack. So for some reason, I have something against Pacific Point, and as I said, I don't really know what it is, but okay, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to fold that in half. All right. Now I'm going to do, I'm thinking a layer of Bermuda Bay. So we'll cut that. I know, it's so different, isn't it, Sharon? Sharon's saying it's such a great viewing and audio experience watching in Zoom instead of Facebook. I agree. And you know what? The reason I went away from Facebook is for that simple fact that the video quality was not good, and the amount of time and the effort that we put into our live videos, it is really sad when we don't have a good clear video. But I'm looking at this video here and it's beautiful and clear, which is fantastic. So I've got that base there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a strip of the Gorgeous Grape. I'm just going with the flow here. I really have not got a clue what I'm doing, but okay. A strip of the Gorgeous Grape. And I think I want to do that as a 2-inch strip. Okay. It's going to go down the front like so. And I think I'm going to emboss that piece with the gorgeous embossing folder from the Ornate Garden suite. I'm going to bring in the Big Shot, although I need to tilt it a little bit. Okay, bring in the Big Shot. I've just got my base plate, so my basic platform, and just my blue embossing plate and our embossing folder. So I'm just going to pop it into the embossing folder. I'm going to make sure that the fold goes through the wheels of the Big Shot first, so that we don't crack across the top of our embossing folder, and we're going to run that through once. Hey Laurie, thanks for joining. Okay, and I'm going to pop that out of the way, and you are going to see this beautiful embossed layer. Isn't that stunning? Absolutely stunning. Okay. All right. So I've got that, and that. They are quite nice together, aren't they? It is quite a nice combination. So I'm going to get a piece of Wistful White, and we're going to cut that. I'm just going to cut it at 4 because I'm actually going to stamp the image on here. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp the one that's in my Stamparatus. And I think we will still use, I'm going to use basic grey this time. I think I'm going to use it a little bit darker because I feel like, oh, that's still wet. Hang on, I'll get a paper towel. It's just still wet from my baby wipe. Okay, so I think I'm going to stamp it in the basic grey just so I've got a bit darker image. And pop my magnet on there. I think that will, oh, no, pop my magnet down here. That will work, yep. Okay, so once again, I've got my stamp set underneath the lid of my plate so that you can ink up that stamp really well. And these are the red rubber stamps, so you've got that nice, good sponging. But because it's a big stamp, make sure you press down in the middle of those stamps because it's got a fair width and length to it. So make sure you press it down in the middle to get a good stamped image, which I'm still not overly impressed with the middle of that. So I'm going to go again and I'm going to concentrate on pressing down on those flowers. Now, the beauty of having the Stamparatus is that you get the chance to re-stamp again if it's not, I'm looking here. Yes, I'll be on then. 7 o'clock. Rose will be on 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. That is a much better image. All right, so I've got that done. I'll pop that away, take that off, and bring that out. Okay, so let's get our blends to work. So I'm thinking I'm going to do Bermuda Bay. We have Bermuda Bay. We have, is that Highland Heather? Highland Heather. And no, that's Purple Posy. Oh, we might do Purple Posy. No, I'm going to do Highland Heather. I like Highland Heather better. Is that Highland Heather? Light Highland Heather and dark Highland Heather. Okay. That is what we're going to do. What's that one? Purple Posy. Okay. And will we do blue? Oh, maybe Balmy Blue. That's Seaside Spray, is it? Seaside Spray. Balmy Blue. Is this Balmy Blue? Dark Balmy Blue. Okay, that's my colour combination. And maybe some of the Smoky Slate. I don't know. We will see. And maybe some of the Colour Lifter. That's all right. Another 12 weeks of the measures in place. I know. It's a bit of a worry. But anyway, it is what it is. All right. So I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do the little tiny flowers in Bermuda Bay. So I'm going to do the centers with the dark. And I might zoom in again for this. We'll zoom in and go down over there. Yeah, we haven't been really told much. Just that it's happening. They haven't really said anything really. That. Okay. And the light Bermuda Bay over the top. And use the brush tip. That's not a good thing. It's a bad thing, Vicky, that no one can give you a 60th birthday party. You can join, well, you have joined my birthday party, so you can party with me. Party with me online. When's your birthday, Vicky? What date's your birthday? We can party in my birthday group together. One big whole month I'm partying for. And I won't be able to go anywhere for my birthday or spend my birthday with anyone, but I'm okay with that. Okay. So we've got our Bermuda Bay flowers happening. Just like that. And I think we will do Purple Posy, Highland Heather for our chrysanthemums. I think they're chrysanthemums. Looks like a chrysanthemum to me. Who knows what type of flower this is? Is it a chrysanthemum? It's what you give people on Mother's Day. We'll probably all be spending our Mother's Day on our own as well. Well, I won't. I'll be spending it with my family, but people that have family that live away. You may dance on the front yard. May 25th. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that was dark Highland Heather, and I'm now going back through with the light. And one of the things that people probably make the mistake of is they think that their blending hasn't happened and they keep going and going and going. And you really just need to let it dry. You really need to see how it wants to dry and what it wants to do, because you don't really know how it's blended until you do actually see it physically dry. So don't overdo it thinking that it hasn't blended really well. Like even with that color lifter, it didn't look like it had done the job, but then when it dries, it definitely has done the job. All right. So we've done that. We then go back over with our light. Sorry, I'll try and speed this process up a little bit because it is time consuming. And when I'm concentrating, I don't talk very much when I'm concentrating on the coloring process. And now I think we're going to bring in the balmy blue, and we'll do our beautiful flowers with the balmy blue, our daisies here. So I'm going through with the dark on all those lined images again. Who's liking the color combination? Give me a thumbs up or a heart if you're liking the color combination. I must admit, I'm a bit of a, Lyndall says she loves the color combination. You have to laugh because otherwise you will cry. Have our son's wedding on the 17th of the month. Oh, that's my birthday too, Lyndall. 17th, and it can't be at my grandbaby's. Oh, you can't be at your grandbaby's birth. I know, it's very hard, isn't it? I know I had a friend of mine and her father passed away, and they couldn't have all these people at the funeral, which is really, really sad. I mean, there are times that we're never going to get back again, you know, like, which is really sad, but it's a crazy world we live in. I tend to try and not dwell on it too much. I'm trying to not worry about it. Why? Use my little device and plug it into your computer. I've just been told I need to hurry up because my daughter can't do her assessments because I'm on the internet, apparently, which I can't imagine me being on the internet is having that big of an effect. But anyway, we may have to cut this short. I better color very quickly and then cut it out and go for it. You'd see me doing speed coloring now. I'm interrupting some schooling, so I can't have that happening. And God forbid, I'm trying to run a business as well. It's like, how dare you, Mum, you're on the internet. But gee, I don't know, personal hotspot her phone into it. That could be a thing that she could do. All right. I'm then going to cut that out. So we're just going to fussy cut around. I don't know why we didn't get a die for this. I feel like we needed a die for it, but we didn't get one. But it's a fairly big image. So I'm just going to quickly cut around. I'm feeling like I so have to get off the internet so she can do her schooling. Okay, there we have that. All right, I'm going to quickly pop this card together so I can actually get off and let her do what she needs to do. Pop that bit on there. What's that? The device. Why can't you hotspot your phone internet? It's not working. Yeah, well, I'm going to be off in 5 minutes, Denny. 5 minutes. Actually, you know what, people? I'm going to have to go. I'll flip you back around and quickly sorry, I'm going to have to go because I'm going to have to get off the internet so she can do her schoolwork because it's an assessment. So I will pop a picture of the finished product up on my page. So come back onto my page and check it out in a little while and you'll see the finished card. So until next time, happy crafting, everybody, and I will catch you all later. Bye for now.